Play disclaimer music. I tried to stop it, but hello everybody. How's it going? Hope you're having an alright Monday. Where are my sound settings? Oh god, what happened? Oh geez. Oh wait, where is it? There we go. I found the bagpipes. Hello, hello. I'm nice and well, I can't say I'm that nice and rested. I am rest. I have regained some charge in the tank. Well, I am happy to be here. I'm starting, what, 3 paths, I think it's called? I remember we were getting to it and someone was like, oh yeah, 3 paths, ooh. I'm like, oh great. It's either going to be like something really hard or something really long or tedious or something. It's just like, what's the catch? Oh no. I am quite looking forward to it. Wait, how do I... Is that... Oh, wait, that's not link shell, is it? Gotta be the link shell. Isn't link shell green? I don't remember. I'm bad. I am talking to link shell enough. I am bad. I need to be more social. All these wonderful people I've met. Gosh, we actually are where we kind of need to be too. Oh, I forgot this Mola Mola. It ended up not selling. I posted it and it timed out. So I need to make sure I do this on stream. But you remember I was lamenting that I couldn't open up the box of mystery? I can open it actually. And I have a couple times. We have gained garbage. We have gained trash. I don't know, I guess every day you get a certain amount of points, and then like the good pull is like 50 points or something, and I don't know quite how you accrue the points, if it's like 10 points a day or something. You can also trade him items, and the chest eats the items, and you get more points. Today I got like a really bad fish that I get with my on my log home already. That's not good. I can't sell. Yeah, I think we literally need to be in South Sandy to start this path. Because I picked the Olmia path because I was like, well, I want to see what's going on with Prish, so I'll go with Olmia somewhere. But yeah, I've just been big chilling on the game because we do it mostly on the stream now, so I haven't really been having much, you know. I've been 75 for a bit, so I haven't had any leveling to do. Haven't really, there's nothing for me to really NM hunt. There might be some stuff I could NM hunt, but it hasn't been much. I mean, I hunted like, I got a necklace and that took me a few days. I got an earring and that took me almost a whole week. You guys know about that already. I poked around because you can also get another earring from the same thing, but I haven't gotten any luck. And other than that, like, you know, my gear is good. I got like the Sparks gear is pretty darn good. The weapon, at least, you know. I have the artifact gear. When we progress further and change the Promathia, I can upgrade it, and I'll be doing that. So I'm kind of stuck until I progress further. I've leveled up some sub jobs a little bit. I've wanted to unlock more is the problem. I haven't unlocked any. The only thing I've unlocked is Dancer at the very beginning of our time streaming this. I forgot to unmute. Okay, good. This is gonna be another day where I just sit here like for 15 minutes yapping and no one can hear me. I believe this is where I need to go. I think I talked to the old lady over here. Ah, you're the adventurer that stopped by before. Did you happen to find Prish? Whoa, the lighting got all weird. I see. I heard from Olmi about what has transpired. It is distressing to hear that Prish, as ill as she is involved in all this, and now Olmia says that she is missing and that the Junovan government has issued a warrant for her capture. Krael, you are acquainted with Prish, are you not? Though I met her only once long ago, I cannot believe that she could do the things that the duchy is accusing her of. Oh my goodness, it's starting off strong tonight. It may simply be a needless worry, but there is one thing that troubles me. When Cardinal Mildarian brought her disciple, Prish, to our residence, my husband told me to watch out for her. When I asked why, he said that her birth was a great misfortune, that in due time she would commit a great crime against Vanadil and her children. This was her destiny. Man, they're just mean to Prish the whole time. What the heck? That was all he would say. Oh, do not worry, Krill. I have abandoned all self-interests and pledged my services to the Dawn Goddess. Interesting. I do not care whether or not one has committed crimes in the past. I cannot turn my back on one who pleads for help. I have offered my assistance to Olmi in her time of need. I have also suggested that she stay here. Please, would you be so kind as to relay an important message to her? Moments ago, a high priest from the cathedral, Chasselvig, stopped by. He asked to speak with Olmia. I believe she is somewhere near the port. I would be extremely grateful if you would find her and tell her to visit the cathedral. Okay. Delivering a message for Grandma. Apparently Grandma's not on the link pearl, you know? Ooh, knuckles. Gosh, I had an incredibly stressful and tiring dream last night. Like, oh, it felt like the longest thing ever, and it was just a lot of stress, and like, it was a nightmare, but it was like almost one. And like, I woke up still with all of the like stress and like tired feeling. It was very odd. Until I actually got up and had like a little bit of tea and woke up a bit, and I like shook it off. But I was like, ugh. That was no fun. I don't know what the heck that was about. Somebody be synthesizing leather. You know, cat leather. Oh, and I'm out of the link shell group. No, there's too many people. I was able to say hello at least. Oh, she's playing music. How nice. Man, there's two guards watching her, and there's just two random guys. I wonder who that beautiful young lass is waiting for every day and every night down by the docks. Okay, so she's been here for a little while, huh? I dare you to go down there and ask her name. You think you could handle that? You've got to be joking. We're still on duty, though I do get off in 3 hours. Fine-tuned it is. Never heard it before, but it somehow sounds familiar. I never thought I'd live to hear that melody again. Brings back memories, it does. These people in their starting armor. You still haven't found the girl you're looking for. Okay, okay, my guy. Who decided to name you Boner Pants? Who decided this? Like, I know that's not literally what it is, but it's way too close. It's way too close to that. What? Localization team, I have some words for you. You still haven't found the girl you're looking for, oh Lord. No, I have not. Don't worry, she'll turn up, I guarantee it. You'd have to be crazy not to be drawn by the sweet melody of Omia's harp. Boy, that's a weird name. Shikari... Is it X or 10? It's just... Hey, music lady, you wouldn't happen to be looking for somebody, would you? Yes, I am. Searching for a young girl. Her hair is light blue, and she is dressed in the theologian gowns of the Tabnazian Cathedral. Blue hair, theologian gowns. Sounds a lot like the girl that the guys up in Juneau are looking for. Kind traveler, do you know anything of the girl that the duchy seeks? Yeah, well, it just happens to be that I'm looking for the same girl. Now, what if that girl's the same girl you're looking for? I don't know. I do not mean to pry, but has Juno hired you to find the girl they're searching for? Does it look like I work for the for the duchy? If that's what you want to believe, go right ahead. You Elvan are all the same, only seeing what you want to see. Man, I asked a couple simple questions. Hey, did you know that along with the girls, there's another warrant out for the capture of some strange boy? How much do you want to bet that those two are together? Harry meets that's why his cat wearing cat hat. Hey, Court, thanks for the check-in. Not going AFK. Do not know, but if the girl you and I are searching for is the same person, I can tell you this: she is not on one to run. Huh. Catching mice is what we Mithra look for, but it's turning out to look like this job is going to be a little different. Oh well, I don't have time to play 2 games of cat and mouse. I guess I'll just concentrate on the boy. Wait, what do you know of the boy? Haha, music lady, you should be careful about what you ask. The answer might just bite you back. The girl you're looking for is the same one I'm seeking, then we'll meet again. If you still want to know the answer to your question, then I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Until next time. Uh-huh. Fine, I do not know who that Mithra was. I have a feeling she is searching for Prish. Those eyes, it was as if she was hunting prey. These wild and uncouth Mithra, just so animalistic. Not like the Elven. Is Prish alright? She is she not? Please tell me she is. Prish is fine. I love how lowercase fine. Oh, thank you, Kral. It comforts me to hear you say that. As long as you are here by my side, I believe that everything will be fine. Well, gotta go. Oh, I am sorry. I did not mean. Lady Henry has introduced me to many people she believed may know something of Prish, but I have uncovered nothing. I am so worried. If anything were to happen to her... What, you have a message from Lady Henry? I am to meet with High Priest Zabiba in the cathedral. Thank you very much, Krail. I will make for northern Sandoria right away. Is it morphin time, Makra? Oh, we're getting the festival music. I was like, what's happening? We got this last time. I made a joke that it's not like the papaya music, at least. I wonder if there is a song that's on the same caliber as papaya on here in this game. same flavor of song. Gosh. The manuscript room. Is that this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. I remembered. God, those explosions. My curiosity was sufficiently piqued? Sorry, to do some investigating on my own into the Knight's Mistal. Oh. Oh. Oh god, are we getting this cutscene with the festive music? Oh boy. It is lovely to see you again, High Priest. I'm afraid I neglected to properly introduce myself at our first meeting. My name is Olmia, and I was advised to seek your counsel by Lady Henry. Now I understand. The reason for your keen interest in the nature of paradise and the curse of the Twilight God is clear to me. Lady Olmia, and you, Krail, you need not fear being overheard in this place. Let us be entirely truthful with one another and speak openly of these matters. Matters concerning the Tavnazian choir's efforts to complete the 5 verses. Yep, the Memory of the Stone, or Memory of the Crystal, sorry. You know the song? They call it the Memory of the Crystal when they say it, but it's like Stona. Before the advent of the Great War, you came to visit Lady Henarian with Cardinal Meldarion and her companion, did you not? I was permitted to accompany the Papst Mouchevet and was present at the proceedings. I am certain that at the time you had little idea of the reason behind that gathering. It was, in fact, a meeting to improve the failing relations between the cathedrals of Sandoria and Tavnazia. In particular, there seemed to be no end to the unsavory rumors surrounding the Tavnazian cathedral. This was perhaps due to the strict policy of secrecy the Tavnazians had adapted following the period of internecine conflict in Sandoria. The Paps sent a messenger to determine the accuracy of these rumors. However, Cardinal Meldarion arrived accompanied by 2 young girls. And one of those girls, you, Olmia, sang a certain song. Yes, I remember. But my voice was still untrained, and Paps Mouchevet grew furious at my terrible singing. No, child, that is not why he was angry. The reason behind the Pap's outburst was his fear that the song you were singing would be completed. He was frantic to stem the dreadful power of that song. Dreadful power? It's perhaps for the best that you remain ignorant of the truth. This story finds its beginning almost 500 years ago. It reaches back to an era considered to be a time of humiliation for the Elvan. Oh, I was expecting like a full cutscene like this. At that time, the Huon continent was under the control of an army dispatched by the Federation of Windurst. The Elvan race had yet to form a nation of their own, and the numerous tribes lived in forests apart from one another. But even as now, the blood of the Elvan ran deep with pride. Swearing victory upon his sword, the hero Lanfer de Orlegal came forth to lead our people to freedom. I'm sorry if that's very wrong in my pronunciation. I feel bad every time I have to read one of these names. Along with the General Alphalon Tejo, Teju, who was later to become the Marquis of Tavnazia, they founded a kingdom on the strength of 2 valuable artifacts. However, after the battle to emancipate the Elvan, both of these treasures were lost. In their respective places in the cathedrals of Sandoria and Tavnazia, 2 mysterious stone tablets were left behind. We toiled long and hard to solve the riddles of the tablets, and were finally able to retrieve some of the objects in the age of King Rampere. The Holy Sword Lightbringer. Hey, wait a minute. We haven't quite done that yet. In spite of this success, the Tavnazian Cathedral refused to reveal the contents of the second tablet. A secret investigation instigated by the Sandorian Cathedral discovered the writings upon the stone were actually the verses of a song. Yes, you know the song only too well. It was the Lay of the Immortals. It was a song that would conclude with the manifestation of a deity. A song to call the gods? I never knew. The Tavnazian Cathedral had deciphered the words, but the melody had eluded them. The search for one who could perform the song was apparently long and arduous. However, when you appeared and were able to sing the opening verse, the song showed its first promise of power. But I was told the lay was sung to prove that Prish was not the abhorrent one. Ha! Was it to prove that you're the abhorrent one? I know this. That is why I summoned you here to explain the truth behind these matters. I have learned from this adventure that a knight is searching for Cathedral Mildarian under orders from the Sandorian Cathedral. I'm just throwing stuff out, by the way. I don't really know a thing. I could be very, very wrong. Half the time I'm talking because it's just a funny thought. From what I could discover, he has traveled to the Northlands to learn more about the Twilight God. Just, you know, Promathia. I know not her purpose, but Cardinal Mildarian was also seeking knowledge regarding Promathia. Blah, blah. I'm getting really tongue-tied already. Sorry, guys. Cardinal Mildarian? Please heed my words. Never forget the significance of that song, or your own worth as one who holds knowledge of its mysteries. If the Cardinal discovers that you still live... Lady Olmia, I implore you, find your companion and return to Tavnazia. I spoke with the researchers in Bucidine on the matter of Sir Liverance. When I can gather, your friend has most likely been transported to the Rhinoceros and the Federation of Windurst. Well, that is good news. Thank you, High Priest. We will continue our search in the city of Windurst. Alright, we're gonna have to beat up a cat soon, I guess. Let's see. To Windurst, specifically Windurst Waters. God, the firework actually kind of startled me a little bit because I wasn't expecting just an explosion sound from nowhere. Explosions! Woo! Yeah, there's quite a few people running around the city today. The Timbers Tavern makes the most delectable mushroom risotto. Thank you, Epuru. It's very good information to broadcast. North Wing. Peru Toko, huh? Oh, more festival music, alright. Be too far away, huh? It might be. Actually not sure where this place is. I kind of don't know it very well. I wonder if it's the area that's... No, wait, that goes to the walls. Am I crazy? That's the Octastry. Oh, is it that place down south that's like on a different map I didn't know about forever? I wonder if that's the case. Hold on. Actually, this reminds me, I may need to spend my login points soon. That might be, you can only carry so many month to month. Oh, the fireworks are over there. They're kind of hard to see in this town. What the heck? Not sure what to spend them on. I'll have to look over the list. So if you remember, we have to do 3 separate smaller quest lines to complete this one step that we're on. Is this that? Okay, it is. Oh, there was totally a crystal here. Oh my god. Nope. Okay, I do have this one unlocked. Good. It's supposed to be on the north part of the building. It's not out here. Okay, what do we got? Okay, he's sleeping. Okay. Hey, I've been looking everywhere for you. You adventure folk, Kansaru, seem to sit still. Can you imagine what it's like trying to find you? The nerve of people nowadays. Well, I haven't exactly been out searching for you, not in the strict technical sense of the word, but you've had me so perked up, I haven't been able to properly meditate. You've heard of the prime avatar that inhabits the realm of dreams, right? Wipe that innocent look off your face. I know you better. I know you know better. Wait a second. Oh, this... Okay, so and here's a note saying there's several quests you might get before getting the actual correct one when you talk to the NPC. I have received a summons for you from that prime avatar. Yes, you! And also for your buddy Wuddies. These past few days have been a oh my god, night Haru mare, literally. The prime avatar snatchy-watched me up in my dreams. I thought I was a goner. Scenes of wonder splashed before my eyes. But all he said was, come to Soja. It ordered me to relay the message to you and your palsy wowsies. Do you see what I went through all because of you? I think Night Haru mare deserves some praise. But anyway, I've told you and done my job, so get your tailsy wailsy down to Soja like Mr. Prime Avatar said. I'll never be able to meditate properly again if you don't, so off with you now, shoo. Vial of Dream Essence. Oh god, the explosions. Soja, Come on. Whoa, your aura is blinding. What unvanity are you carrying? Look, I can't sleep with you standing there like a muddled mandragora. Oh, okay, this might be the right one. You're looking for a girl with cranky spiky hair you could use as nails? What? Oh, I know the one. She was taken to Dr. Yorin Oren's mansion. But are you a friend of hers? That girl is a disaster waiting to happen. Unlike the light I see in your aura, she is surrounded by a dark, creepy, weepy cloud. It is that very cloud of doom and gloom that has made her a target of the great being I see in my dreams. But now that someone somewhere has activates Haru the ruins of Soja, that great being can no longer act freely wheelie. The being is so furious, worrious over losing its prey, I don't Haru think I'll be seeing any pleasant Haru dreams for a while. It is a little painful. It hurts just a tad. Yeah, that one was hard too. I think Taru Mare was the hardest word I've had to read of theirs. But yeah, Active Bait Sarud is of a similar difficulty. Okay, I probably, if I played this game for a long time, I would know where Yoran Oren is, but I don't. So let's see here. He is in Windurst Walls, near the home point. Should be M? Really? This is E5. That's... Oh wait, home point 1. Sorry. When it says home points, I keep thinking of houses, Moghome. And that's like not... No, all of these are called home points for some reason. Even the ones that are out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, who knew we'd be getting so much extra Taru content on the stream? I didn't know we'd be back here. Okay, where? No. Let's see. Zonpa, Zippa. Okay, no, he's just north of us. Okay. So I don't know if this is a bad idea. I'm wondering if I should try doing shorter streams for a little bit, because my throat's been like having a really rough time of it. I've been losing my voice a lot sooner lately for some reason. It could just be I'm recovering for whatever illness I had. It might be kind of clinging on, so I'm wondering if it might be best if I do shorter streams, but I might do more days to make up for it. I don't know if that's a bad idea or not. Just let me know. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Aren't you that adventurer that broughteth thee those 3 catastrophes to my doorstep? What disasters do you have thee in store for me today? I might have been caught at thee off guard by past events, but this time I'm ready for you. Pardon my intrusion, but would this be the residence of the former Renostri minister? You're indifferent? Okay. Well, thank you. I do appreciate any of the feedback. Krail, thank the goddess you're here. It seems you were one step ahead of me. Well, well, who is this enchanting Athea young lady? Ha ha, did you think, Athea, this would be enough to startle me, silly? I'll have you know, Athea, I'm one of the calmest, most unshakable... Is this the residence of Dr. Yoran Oren? Oh, great. There's 3 of them! Is the doctor around? I am the Mithra tracker, Shikari. Why? Are you ready to meet your doom, Dr. Yoran Oren? Oh god, he's dead. Mithran tracker. Ordinarily, I would have you faint in terror after you've heard what I've come to say. I love how she's completely armored from the waist up, but like no bottoms. Dr. Yoran Oren, surely you already expect the reason I am here. Okay, no, she has bombs. They're just absent from her thighs only. Okay. Come, there's no point in hiding it. We Mithran trackers are able to sense that abhorrent power. Abhorrent power? You, Taro, have had little experience with this type of magical energy, but the Mithra know it all too well. A stone pulsing with that dark power was the cause of bloodshed within my tribe. You will hand the stone over to me immediately. The magicite. Now, sweetheart. Miss Mithra Tracker, I understand your concerns, but are you sure you don't have me confused with somebody else? I am an avid researcher of all things earthen, but I have with thee no samples of this dreadful magicite you speak of. Is that right, Sugarplum? I don't like to say this up front, but I do so love the sight of bright, gushing blood. I told you, I don't know anything about this stone. I can't giveth you what I don't have. Let them play thy eyes, yeah. Enough of this. How dare you threaten this poor man with violence? Do you truly believe this tyrannical method will lead you to any sort of justice? He swears that he doesn't have the magicite. If he doesn't have it, then maybe you carry the stone. Or maybe this adventurer. You're way off the mark, ladies. Yay, it's Prish. The only person carrying magicite here is me, for I am the great Prish. Yay! Hey guys, sorry to keep you hanging, but now that I'm here, everything will be just peachy. And then they get shot with arrows right now. Look at the situation we're in, you ninny. That's far enough. You kiddies play far too rough. Dr. Shantotto. Scary why, you rabid feline. You may be a Mithran tracker, but I'll be a Cardian's mother before I let you run amok in this city of mine. How I loathe complications. And you're an Orin. Since I have the floor, I'll speak while I can. This story is going to the press. Another illegitimate child, and Elvat no less. Oh my god. What? No, you've got it all wrong. Now to the harder of the matter. Press, show everyone the stone and end this meaningless chatter. Show them why the magicite is not yours to give. Show them why it would be impossible for you to hand over the stone and live. Does she mean? If that's what it takes, nobody blink now. How is this possible? The magicite's embedded in her flesh. Magicite is a stone that awakens an overwhelming darkness within the possessor. The possessor eventually sheds any vestige of mortality, becoming an anathema to other living creatures. Tell me, Cutie Pie, why do you have that stone embedded within you? Why have you not become an abhorrent being feared by all? An abhorrent being, huh? I just can't get away from that word, can I? Well, I've stayed in this place long enough. I gotta go throw down with Bahamut. The fate of Vanadil's at stake. Bahamut? You mean the Worm King Bahamut? No, my uncle Bahamut. Of course I mean the Worm King. For normal circumstances, it would be my duty as a Mithran tracker to gain possession of that magicite. By any means necessary, even if it meant carving out of your hide. But why don't you accompany me to the Otoa Chasm instead, honeybee? There's someone there who should know a lot about that black magicite you have. He's like, yeah, we don't have time to play. I gotta go fight Bahamut. That could be fun. Rich, what are you thinking? Oh man, I'm gonna go with this cat lady. She might be able to help me find the Star of Tavnasia. Krish! Krail, take care of Olmia. And thanks for your help, Docs. Docs! Why is that cursed stone in Prish's chest? Why has she decided to seek out the Star of Tavnasia of all this time, after all this time? I must go to the Towa Chasm as well. bang, bang every time we come out of a cutscene. Oh, jeez, lights. Okay, so now we gotta head to the Boneyard Gully in the Atoa Chasm. How do we, oh, where's the book? Oh, man. Oh, jeez. I don't remember where the book is. We probably have the survival guide teleport there, no? Oh, wait, there's a home point. Home point 1 will get you close to the entrance. Alright, neato. Where would that be, though? That's Saruta Baruta. No. There it is. Ugh. The cursed land. I'm glad I went up there. Saved me a little bit of time. Otherwise, I probably would have had to go through the gas valley again. The map is not super duper helpful. Could be worse. Let's see, we're in the Boneyard Gully. Here we go. Where we have to go here? Okay, nope, this is gonna be a small area, I guess. Okay, usually these little areas I would, like, you know, encounter the BCNM or a cutscene or something by now. A gas wall. The gas wall? Hold on. Is the gas wall the BCNM? Click on the dark miasma to enter the battlefield headwind. Oh, okay. Got it. Yep, that's it. Okay. I would have been here for like 5 or 10 minutes if I didn't just decide to screw around and mash interact. That is not a BCN. Give me my big dumb glowing circle. Okay, we made it through the fart gas. So, Muldarian wasn't in the safe hold after all. Their whereabouts may still elude us, but I am certain the Cardinal lives. Muldarian must be found and punished for her sins before the whole world ends up like this barren land. Leave it to me, sis. Once I track down the theologian, Fresh, she'll be able to tell me where the Cardinal is hiding. First, this trail leads to the Rhinostrian Winders. I'll head there right now. Why? Too late, Buttercup. You've got to move faster than that. Chris, you haven't changed at all. Yeah, I watched my diet. Good to see you're still kicking too, Miss Tracker. It's been a while. A meeting of old friends? This girl is no friend of mine. She is a youth that manipulated the Tavnazian Cathedral alongside Cardinal Muldarian. Do not tell me that you've forgotten our warning. The Worm King returns, a new war will erupt between the dragons and Altana's children. Before that happens, we must wake the sleeping gods with the Lay of the Immortals and beseech their aid. Can you not see? The future that we most feared has come to pass. Of course, we Myth and Trackers carry heavy sins of our own. We failed to see through your honeyed words, even going so far as to aid you in your demented plans. Whoever would have believed those plans involved resurrecting the Twilight God with the Lay of the Immortals? Now hang on there, Furball, aren't you getting your facts mixed up? It's true that Cardinal Mildaria never really intended to wake up your fusty old gods. But we never did anything to bring back Promathia. And why does that girl behind you sing the Lay of the Immortals? And the magicite you possess was the same material used by the Beastmen to revive the Shadow Lord. The Shadow Lord? Don't play coy with us. You had no intention of awakening the sleeping gods. Why would you need to find a singer for the Lay of the Immortal? What have you brought forth from the abyss of death with the power of the magicites? Ugh, I give up. There's no talking to you guys when you get all of the fanatical like this. That's why we never told you the truth. Why, you little brats? Yes, you're right. We are singular in our purpose. If you understand our zeal, then there's nothing left to talk about. We're not here to probe your other sins. We're here to demand payment for a single crime. The crime of singing the Lay of the Immortals. You will be held responsible for the sins of Mildaria. There will be no hearing. Prepare to face your judgment. Okay. Well, okay, I guess I'm here now. Time to beat up some cats. Woo! Cat fight. Time for the cat fight. Probably not gonna go super duper well. Honestly, for these smaller, for these battles, these shorter battles, I almost think I need to bring someone who like closes skill chains instead of sets them up for me, because I have to do like a whole weapon skill first, and the fact I don't have fancy pants TP gear means I take a long time. Although even as like Gold Dancer, I get to like generate a bunch of TP. So like, where do I go? Oh, interesting. Just kind of chilling over here. Okay. What are these things? They're buffing. Got Scythe User. Thing with a pet? Hmm. Alright. Well, maybe if I get rid of the one the one that is the pet person, the pet will just go away. Not sure how this will work out. It's a pet. They have a rabbit. It's a killer rabbit. Watch out. Oh, they have low health. Okay, no problem then. Boy, I was getting worried. If they had still 4-speed we level sync, that would have been rough. Never mind. Not having to build a weapon skill. Well, I'm trying to switch targets and it won't let me. There we go. Well, that's the thing. So when I look up stuff like this a little bit, there's no levels listed, so I have no freaking idea what level it is before I go in. I couldn't even really do anything. I guess I can do it attacks to make it a little quicker, but it's not gonna be much quicker. I tried to do one there and she was already gone. I can imagine that's actually rough if you're synced to whatever level they're supposed to be. I have no idea though. It's hard to tell. I'm just gonna have to go until I suddenly hit a wall, then I know that I'm at the level. I can't have lost. Why? No strength left. Some strange power at work. Oh gosh. You guys can't kill us. We've spent a long time dealing with things that people were never meant to encounter. And we're gonna finish what we set out to do. I know exactly what you girls are trying to get at. You want to save everyone, save Vanadiel. I know I'm right because I feel that way too. Thought of bringing back Promathia was the only way. Mildarian, I knew it. If you want me to pay for that crime, I'm happy to do it, but not for you. Not for the terrestrial avatars, not for the sleeping gods, and definitely not for the beastmen. I'll do it for me because my crime was abandoning myself. Now, I want some answers. Where can I find the Star of Tapnasia? Where is this? The Yulgarand Range? Or Yulgarand? I'm not sure I should pronounce that one again. Oh, it's another of those vortexes, just like the one that goes between the phase and what do you call it? Valkerm. Wow, the Beastman carried it pretty far, huh? But that's my Magicite, I gotta get it back. Rich! Man, I did that so slowly, it took me over 6 minutes. Oh gosh. Oh hey, I forgot. I completely forgot. All the Mithra stuff made me remind me of it. I think I have the person. Let me see here. I think I have them. Oh, here they are. Yeah. So this character, this is like a rare male Mithra in this game, apparently. And they have a trust that I got from like a monthly login. But yeah, there's not many of them, but the Z fighting on the textures is crazy. But yeah, it's a male Mithra in this game. They keep turning when I try to look at their face. How do you look into, hold on. What was the button for that? Pad 5 kinda does it. It's kinda hard to see. But yeah, I thought that was neat to find out. There's only like, I think there's only like a couple. They're supposed to be, at least in 11, they're not common. That could be the problem, since it's, you know, it could just be because I have a newer modern computer, and it might be why. One thing I like about this that I've noticed, the tail actually has like this extra fluff on it that normally isn't on the character models. But yeah, they have like a different face and stuff, and hey, there's a really big bird in the sky. sorry. I'm just like, yo, look at that bird. No, what's wrong with me? Okay, so we won the fight. It's just hilarious because it tells you like, oh, you should bring like a raising effect. You might want this thing for like sleep, maybe get this other consumable. And it's like, they don't tell you what the frigging level is. And even if I like look, like most of the time when I actually click on the page for the boss itself, like it's ridiculous how little information is here. Like I know, like it says like, oh yeah, this boss, it's Arcana, it's a Snow, it's a Dark Knight, it's a monster, it drops an ice crystal. There's no information about detects. Listings by zone. It's in this zone. Yeah, there's the database link. Level blank. Spawn number 1. Oh, the monster's aggressive. It had no entry for HP, MP, defense, evasion, magic defense. No ability lists, no spell lists. Like there is nothing on the wiki about most of these boss fights. At least the wiki that I've been recommended, there's nothing. So whenever I try to look up stuff to like know beforehand, like, okay, am I the right level? Am I over leveled? It's like really hard for me to find information. It's just, you know, it's not there. I don't know what to do. Do I have to type out their whole name? Like it says here, Leko Ab. Okay. That's hilarious. When you unsummon them, if you're interested in learning more, there's some space in my chambers. So we need to head to the snow range. I don't know if we've been there. Valdunia? Yay, 11! Koopa, I just unsummoned them. Did you see that trust I had out for a moment? I forgot to show this up. I'll re-summon him just for you. Here, I'm even gonna like snooze the ad. Well, actually, no, it shouldn't take more than 2 minutes. Guy that actually wrote the recommended level stuff had a temper trap on last year and had everything they could. Really? Wow. What a turd. But thank you for telling me that, Khajiit. It's good to know, like, why. It's like, because it's so bizarre. I'm sitting here like, this game seems to have a pretty dedicated fan base. There's people who make tools and stuff. It's been around forever. I'm kind of shocked there's no documentation for things. And then, like, that happens. But anyway, Koopa, what I was trying to point out was, during a login reward campaign, I got this trust, and I totally forgot to show, like, you and Akari and Akra and stuff. This NPC is, like, one of, a couple male Mithra in the game. It's really hard to get like a good look at him because he like adjusts his positioning. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But we gotta go like back to town. I'm like losing my thoughts here. Yeah, we've been having a good time playing through the game so far. That's been my only complaint with the wiki, is there's just a lack of information. And it's funny because it's like, I don't even know how you could attribute one guy's contribution to like writing down information like that, because it's like widespread information. It's not something that's actually like really hidden. I mean, he could have been the one who like did all the edits, but it's like, okay. A lot of that data entry is just some really like low grade work too. Alright, I'm just going to try to travel where we need to go during the ad, is what I'll do. Okay, so we need to go to the Ulagarand Range, I think it's called. Uh-oh, we have not been there. Okay, wait, we can go to the zone next to it. What? What is happening? Why is Rogrim talking to me? Now that I have passed from the royal realm, I have only you to turn to. The time left to me is short. 30 years ago, I came into contact with the insidious power of this land and rose from the grave. However, at the same time, this world laid claim to a part of my soul. What is happening? Hold on, I need help. Hold on. I need people to be out of ads who might assist me. Gracious Final Fantasy 11 people, what is happening to me right now? So I went to Zarkabard to head over to the Ulagarand range for the next part of the Chains of Promathia, and Ralgrim is now talking with me, and I don't know what this is. we did Rise of the Zillart, but I'm very confused at what's happening. We haven't been back here, I guess, since then. I don't know what cutscene this is, and if I should just cancel out of it or what. It is a Rise of the Zillart in-game thing? Okay. Thank you. They're like, because I'm trying not to like do things too out of order, but sometimes things just auto-fire in this game. And it's like half because Rhapsody's a Vanadil, I feel like. I've been released from the hate that consumed me, but the half of my soul that was taken captive all those years ago is calling to me. It has become a towering darkness, a raging hatred, spawned from the depths of my being. Very soon I will be drawn into that soul. I no longer have the strength to resist. The soul that was divided will become whole once more, and that rage will take on physical form. A new Shadow Lord will be born. Surely you have sensed the growing evil. The Beastmen armies that are imprisoned here are amassing for battle. They plan a return to the world of their origin, the realm that exists beneath the light of hope. My link to you will soon be severed, so listen carefully. 30 years ago, an expeditionary squad formed from the elite soldiers of each nation was sent to... Whoops. Oh my gosh, hold on, can I like... No, I can't. No! Okay, well, I don't know why that skipped forward like that. Memories when you first laid your hand upon the chunks of magicite. Seek out the markings that the expedition members left behind. They will aid you in gaining entrance to this world. You must defeat the Shadow Lord before our unification is complete. My hopes go with you, Frail. I'm gonna pull up the chat log here and fix that. I can't do it mid-cutscene. Okay, well, sorry about that, Rogrim. We have our own thing we're doing right now. Oh, I accidentally removed my protect. Let's see. Okay, 30 years ago, an expeditionary squad from the elite soldiers of each nation was sent to investigate the Northlands. You must have seen their memories when you first... Okay, you must have seen their memories when you first laid your hand upon the chunks of magicite. Good. Okay. Jeez, yeah, I had no idea. Like, there's been a couple of cutscenes that just like played like that randomly that I didn't know about, that were not like on the kind of guide. I've been following a guide loosely just so we keep on track with certain things. Then, you know, it didn't say like go to Zarkabard to start to unlock the next thing. It's just like, oh, so we need to go northwest. Well, thank you so much for the help. Trying to keep everything all nice and sorted for you guys. Sometimes it's a bit of a challenge. It's time for crab time. People love crab time. Now, I think I've heard some people who are actually like at endgame talk about Dynamis. Is that the same thing or a different thing? I feel like I've heard about Dynamis, well, they don't just say Dynamis, they say Dynamis something. I don't remember what it all is. But I haven't been 99, so I haven't really joined. I've been, you know, staying 75 to do story. Maybe a little more west. Like, I hear some talk about, like, Dynamis something, and then I hear something about Limbus, and then I hear about a couple other random things, but I don't really know a lot about them. When you do it 99? Oh, they did a remake of it. Oh, I didn't realize it was a remake. Okay. Oh, shoot. I think that's our cave that we need. Hold on. Yep, that might be the cave we need. Well... Okay, I feel like that is the cave we need. How do I get over there? So I guess we need to go eat... Oh, hold on. There's actually like a banner and teleport thing up there. Okay, let's take another look at the map. There might be like a cave or tunnel more east from us, because we can go up that way. So let's try that. And yeah, I generally try to actually get to the place on my own, if I can. Not necessarily without help, but I mean, like, you know, I don't like to just Unity warp the first time I go somewhere. And I wanna feel out the game world if I can. You know, actually see how the zones are connected. I think it's fun to do that. We've generally been able to do it. That demon model. Hit Akari there. There you are. It's time for craft. Have they reused this anywhere, Akari? Did they reuse this in 14 at all? Like a demon body with like a gremlin's head. They have. Where have they done that? I don't remember. I like the wind/magic explosion swift tree. They did for some void scent. Well, yeah. I mean, Does this actually make its way around all the way? What does? Oh, interesting. Kind of altered, but there's an A rank in the shroud that comes to mind. Interesting. Well, yeah, I don't remember, like, strictly, like, the wings, armor, and, like... There's one that's kind of this body shape, but I really don't remember that face. We got a scythe and not a sword, though. Well, that one had a scythe. Oh, I'm gonna be sad if I can't actually get to where I want to go. Hold on. Oh wait, maybe it's down. Hold up. So if this didn't go to the right way, it went an awfully long ways before cutting us off. Hey, there's a cave. I'm hoping this is the correct cave. The fact that there's some dudes here makes me think it might be a zone line. Hey, zone line. Oh, we are still in crab form. Do we have the map for this place? We do. Ooh. That is... Do we have to go through this counterclockwise? Judging by the topography on the map, it looks like that might be the case. Like, we'll need to go a bit northeast, and then east and north, and then west. Like, we have to go around, like I said, like if this is like a clock. That's a lot of home points for a zone, though. It's interesting. Why are there so many home points here? I'm used to there maybe being one. Or maybe just there's just a book. Is there some kind of special content that was here other than snow? Oh, there's a lot of snow. Hold on. I have an emote for you guys for this. Oh no. Oh, there's like a cave there's like a tunnel opening in the side of that mountain. Huh. Variable hair. So usually I can kind of figure out what maybe the name is for some of the enemies. Like the bats have kind of funny names. The rabbits kind of have, you know, I can kind of normal names. Variable. Variable. I got nothing on that one. Can I like check it from here? Oh, it's lower level than me. Esbet, okay. Esbat. Esbat. Oh, look at the cool like fog effect. Hold on, look at this like there's like a mist fog. Look at that, like it's getting colder and the air's condensing and sinking in the cave. That's neat. And like they put like extra lighting in the ceiling. Okay, so at the end of this one, there's a home point. Nibble raptor. That raptor is, you know, very cool. I feel sorry for any raptor-like being who has to live in this environment. Wait, do we go in down? We do go down, okay. Oh, I should maybe look and see where we need to go for the quest. So I don't, you know, take 15 minutes to go out of my way and then have to go back. I don't want you guys to be too, like, annoyed. Oblivious streamer runs the wrong way for 20 minutes. Whoa, that was weird. Giant buffalo. That is a weird looking buffalo. Huh. Oh, there's a hole in the ground. Okay, okay, be careful where I walk. Got it. Nope, please. Oh god, my camera. What's happening? Okay, we made it to the wall. And we missed the crystal somehow. Hello, crystal, where are you? Oh, I do not see it anywhere. Do I need to fall into the tunnel? Is it up on the ledge that I... Well, let's see. Two of these are not on the same level as me because the map. They're off on like either above or below. Like the one in the middle and the one on the bottom left. Okay, so there is a second floor to the zone. The crystal should be like right around here. And there are these caves. Do they let me fall into them? Yes, they do. Hey. That was really dumb of me to try, but you know what? It's okay. It worked out. Well, dang, the like tunnel we were in didn't have any offshoots. Also, I just realized me doing that might have been really bad. Yeah, okay, there's no there's no map for the cave system. Uh-oh. Wait, we're going somewhere? Claw Pinnacle. What the hell? Closest is home point 2. Oh, okay. Okay, I just bumbled my way, I think, into where I need to be. I want more of those home points, though. I just, like, that was the first one I could get to, and I hopped down that hole to get to it, and... might be the correct place! Do we have another battle? We do? Maybe. Flames for the Dead. I'll just go and see what it is. Okay, that looks right. Prevents you from moving any closer. Okay, I guess we'll go somewhere else. Oh, it's Brish. You made it, Krail. Just in time, too. You were about to be the lucky recipient of Lady Brish's Punishment and Pain special. So this is the Beastman barrier I've heard so much about. Step aside and watch a professional at work. No, okay, I should just do it. Oh, this floor is really cool. Whoa, get a load of this place. Yep. That's what I'm saying. The floor is like semi-translucent. What? The Beastmen bring that chunk of magicite here. Poor bastard who found it would have been pretty messed up, I'd say. I suppose you wouldn't know too much about that particular chunk of magicite. The emptiness sealed within made it unique. You've heard about the magicite known as the Star of Tavnasia, right? And I bet you know that a piece of it was stolen and sold to Bastok before the war too, right? Yeah, Sid talked about that. Well, an allied expedition came here to the Northlands 30 years ago bearing that chunk of magicite. Its members were poisoned by the voice of darkness sealed within the stone. Give in to thy desires. Return to thy true self. That voice beckons to the darkness within us over and over. Man, I feel like that voice would be very disappointed in my inner desires, I would say. Just takes a look. He just wants to sit there and eat tacos all day? And play video games? What is the... disgusting. Oh, gross. That voice beckons to the darkness within us over and over. That's why the members of the expedition went a little loopy. You can't really blame them, though. He wants to play that old pile of crap again? God, this is like the third time he's watched this movie this week. I'm going crazy. I mean, you would too if the Twilight God was whispering in your ear. Eat the tacos. Drink the Coca-Cola. Oh, Liverance has been, like, failing us. The voice of Promathia? What the? You eavesdropping again? You must tell me more of this tale. Oh my god, why is he... Well, I was like, why is he introducing himself again? He's kind of... I am Liverance in Masal, Rankmaj in Masal, Royal Knight and member of the Allied Expedition was my grandfather. Oh, so that's which one you are. In that case, I know all about you two. So you finally come back. Did you manage to avenge your grandfather's death? How did you know about that? Could it be that you're... You got it, buddy. If you're... It's your unlucky day. I'm Prish, and this here's Krail. You too. I bet you've heard that nobody knows what to make of us, huh? But as that doesn't bother me one bit, you shouldn't let it bother you either. What I want to hear is the lowdown on the big boss behind the Kindred of the Northlands. The Mithras seem to think that it's Promathia, but I know better than that. So who the hell is it? He's called the Divinity of Darkness by the Beastmen, apparently. I returned here to investigate that very fact. The legends of the Northern Islands tell that the Divinity of Darkness slumbers in this land. At some time in the past, the Shadow Lord followed the voice of the sleeping deity to its source. His actions led by the powerful stone in the possession of the Shadow Lord, the Divinity of Darkness, created an army of demons to enter the service of his visitor. I think I'm starting to get it now. The being who the Beastmen call Promathia is actually... Tell me, I must know the truth. Keep track of the mask. Wait, did it change actually? Are you talking about his headgear? Or are you talking about Prish's hat? Because I've noticed that Prish's hat has like been on and off of her head in different cutscenes randomly. But I can't tell if his like headgear has been changing colors. Wait, be on your guard. There's something strange afoot. Oh wait, really? Wait, am I right? The color changed? I'm sitting here like, huh, I think something's different about him. And then when I saw the purple one, I'm like, I don't remember that always being purple. Am I crazy? Like there's something, oh my god. If it's not that, I just don't know what then. You can put a mustache on the other one. Let's see. We're at the BCNM. Oh wait, it's this way. I didn't know. I didn't realize there was actually. Oh yeah, we walked backwards away from the cool frozen floor. Snoll Czar. Okay, guys. I'm sorry if I just kill this thing with me auto attacking it. Okay, we might kill it with me auto attacking it. No. I am sorry. Oh wait, no, it's not dying as fast as it could. Okay, it didn't really explode for a whole lot. Yeah, alright. Oh, it's real big. Oh, it's exploding. Did some damage. Oh, it's gonna heal already. Come on. Excuse me, Cab at 60. Thank you. See, that's the kind of thing I don't know. Oh, and she killed it with Gecko. I bet someone could just go in and just edit levels. And they are now their own edits because that information had to come somewhere. Like that wasn't exclusive information that one dude had to put on the wiki. Ah, it's No Pants Girl again. Yeah, so like he seems really surprised and didn't know us, but the other guy who's been following us should know us and not be surprised at all. So I'm very yeah, so that was like a really confusing interaction there. But I didn't know if it was just kind of like localization weirdness or not, right? I knew you were tough. That guy definitely has an eye for adventures. Talk about dumb luck. What happened to the resting place of the sleeping god? You know the divinity said to slumber here. There should be an enormous crystal of darkness here. It can't be. The beastman deity you spoke of? Is that... Stay back. The voice of darkness will have you. I will never forget that stone. It is the Magicite that drove the Allied expedition members to madness. That stone is responsible for my grandfather's fate. You've come back. Welcome home, my little lost Magicite. You must follow my friend. I must learn the truth. Trail, I shall see you back in Vastok. May the light of Altana guide you on your journey. I love everyone's just kind of running off without me. I'm just like, yeah, I'll get there eventually. I got some stuff. Going on. And I'll meet up with you later. Adventure things. Oh, there's like no vortex or nothing here. It's gone. Suppose I could just get the dang other home points later as needed. Speak with Sid Boy me Bob to continue. Okay. God, okay, the festival music is gonna make me slightly laugh each time because I'm not expecting it. I'm just expecting to hear like bagpipes, and then I hear that, and it just throws me every time. What dancing emote is that, Akari? It's so like that. Woo, yeah. I just love that it's not synced up at all. Oh man. Okay, we're going to go see Sid, and we may have finished one of three. Which I didn't know this would... I don't know if this was like the most... It's an octopus... Oh god, an octopus dancing with Seabat. I mean, octopus version of the Seabat thing. I know what you mean. Oh lord. Yeah. I didn't find the like whole story behind that to be that funny. But what got me so good and made me laugh so much about it was... When that was new and like that music came on somewhere, people acted like you were throwing hot oil on them. That it was that bad. And I'm like, it's a cringy, dumb story. But then like people would freak the heck out and be like so upset to hear it. And that was like the really funny thing for me for some reason. Only and who might these three be? Instead of asking the real question of who the three Mithra girls are. They are the Mithran trackers, sin hunters who have come from the Mithran homeland to find Prish. Sin hunters? What did Prish ever do to the Mithra? Wait, does this mean you found her? Yes, we were able to locate her. However, she went off on her own again, with the Magicite. Magicite? Fill me in on the details, Olmia. God, Sid's face. I see. I didn't realize that Tavnazia's Magicite was that powerful, or that dangerous. So it was the energy from that stone that affected the members of the multinational expedition. It invaded their hearts and minds, ultimately driving them to do the unspeakable. Exactly. Our country's representative on that expedition found a shard of the magicite and brought it back to our homeland. It was then that we too realized its terrifying power. However, we were never told where that shard came from. Further Mithrin expeditions were sent to the Northlands to investigate the stone's origins, but they were unsuccessful. No, it was a completely different investigation that led us to the answer. While searching for the relic of the dragon stolen from the temple of Ugalepe, we found out what we were looking for. You met with Presh and Cardinal Meldarian in the Tabnazian Cathedral. After a bit of persuasion, the Cardinal showed us what they called the Star of Tabnazia. In other words, magicite. We told her of the terrible power that the magicite contained and demanded that she dispose of it somewhere it would never be seen again. However, the Cardinal would not listen to reason. She would only say that the stone was necessary to wake the gods from their eternal slumber. Wake the gods? But that's... I could not bring myself to believe Miss Shikari's words either. Not until I heard the same story from the Sandorian Cathedral. The hymns of the Tabnazian choir would sing, their words possess the power to bring the gods back to life. Stone. A song. Wait, that song Prish sang to help Siltheus escape. Is that the same song? So the whole song has been recited? No. There is the 5th verse, and only the sleeping gods know it. However, if one were to inquire with the god that recently awoke in the Ulagarand range, it is only a matter of time before the 5th and final verse is sung. Or possibly the woman in Cell... No. Cannot trust you yet with that information. Good day. Selbina? That's a location. It says that begins with Cell. Master said, I wish to continue my research for Prish with the 3 Mithrin trackers. Whoa, hold on there, Olmia. Trackers are only looking for Prish so they can, you know, punish her. To ensure her safety, we have to find Prish before those frisky felines do. This is just between you and me, but I've already talked things over with some of my acquaintances in the Tenshoto and Norg. They're scouring the continent for any information on our blue-haired princess. If they find anything, we'll be the first to know. That's why you need to stick around, so you can be here when that information comes in. Thank you, Master Sid, for everything. And to top that off, we've got a first-class adventurer on our side. Isn't that right, Krail? Just gonna go find out if Liverance has discovered anything of interest. Still not too sure why Prish would just run off with that fragment of the Star of Tabnazia, but I'll bet my apron that has something to do with that Cardinal Meldarian. Liverance said that he was looking for the Cardinal. Maybe he knows something that could be of use. If you hurry, you might be able to catch up with him. Yeah, it's one of 3, I think. So, what are you going to do, Krail? Alright, hold on, wait. Which one is his? It's investigate, and then there's also find Siltheus. Okay, so on the 3 paths page. So, Liverance's path is investigation of the celestial capital of Alteo. So, investigate Alteo. Liverance. He said that he was headed back to Tabnazia. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh god, we have to talk to the old fart in the save hole that I want to punch in the face? Okay. Sure. Old, shitty old man? Let's see. It's not home point 1. That's not the right one. It might be 3. There's only 3 anyway. If it wasn't the first two, it's gotta be the last one. Let's see. Don't know which. I guess the map isn't helpful. No, there's no markings on it. Oh, I forget which one's the correct one. Might be down this way. Oh, I am quite intrigued of what's happening in the story. Some things are a little confusing. I'm following different points. What's confusing is... well... certain people's actions, and that, yeah, something was really weird with, Liverance, and... that might be why. I might have been a little bit spoiled on that, but... Is Olmia, how is she doing? Greetings, it's been too long. Sir Liverance. Yeah, this one's red. I was right. The other one was purple. You need not worry. She is fine. Kriel and I travel the world in search of a truth. A single truth that will restore the light to Vanadil and her children. Your granddaughter embraces the same goal as we do, and she will not give up until she has reached it. I can sleep easier knowing that such a noble knight as yourself is watching over my dear Olmia. However, she is often to hide her true feelings away from others, even though she may be in pain. You are not causing her any pain, are you? Olmia is a very strong-willed young woman. She understands the responsibilities that lie before her and will not cower before them. That is why she blamed herself for not knowing more about the painting of Alteo kept in the cathedral's reliquarium. What? The Olmia is not a theologian of the cathedral. No one expects her to know of the painting. However... Exactly, there is no way she could know of the painting. She was only a mere child when the piece was donated to the cathedral. Oh, why must you blame yourself, poor Olmia? God, this guy. I know some of the history behind the painting. Let me tell you of what I know. Long ago, I helped in the transport of the relic to the cathedral. Much tumult arose as a result of bringing that painting here. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. I will relay everything you tell me to your granddaughter. Oh, no. No, that was the first path I've done. Prish might know. Prish might have an idea, but, like, she might be saying, ah, that's a knight. It's like, I'm sitting here, like... I'm thinking, like, this Liverance is acting kind of funny because sometimes he wasn't acting consistent with the story before this point, right? Like, at certain points, he acts more out of the know than he should be, if that makes sense. It's a very subtle thing. And then I'm like, wait, there's something that looks just different about him, but I could put my finger on it. And I commented how, like, in a couple of cutscenes, Prish has not had her, like, head thing on, and sometimes it just reappears. And then I'm thinking about, like, headwear, and then I realized, wait a minute, that purple doesn't feel right on the guy. And I'm like, it's such a weird thing, but, like, I think that's different. I know it's such a silly and, like, not important detail. Like, hey, you could just change hats sometimes. But usually you don't do that kind of thing in, like, a video game story unless, like, they make show of it. Yes, it was some 25 years ago that the painting was brought to the archipelago. According to the Marquisat's officials, the painting was found deep within ancient ruins known as the Temple of Ugalepe. Oh my god, that's the Tonberry Temple. Yeah, that's where the Kalu were. Can you remember? We actually saw, like, there were paintings on the walls of, like, there were like it was like there was like a room that had several pictures. Although some of them were missing. Were there two missing and those are the two? Because like that would be like something that a detail that they would do in this game. Like I trust their like attention to detail enough now that the fact that there's two paintings in this like storage room, and they look like they've been removed from that, you know, the Tonberry Temple. The Tonberry Temple with like the room with all the paintings had missing paintings. And I'm curious to know now if there are two missing paintings. It is said that the painting depicts a scene in the verse of a legendary song, the ancients and their attempt to open the gates of paradise. Yes, I remember it like it was yesterday. A gate of light hovering over a grand city, the gatekeeper roaring to the heavens. The gatekeeper took the shape of a mighty dragon. However, his four legs were bound by the mighty shackles. Oh, bound by mighty shackles, sorry. This image was the strongest in the painting. Many of the missionaries that came to view the painting would often call it the relic of chains or the relic of the dragon. I see. So at the time, the identity of the city was still unknown. Yes, until Cardinal Meldarian viewed the painting, it was she who told us the city was Alteo. Alteo? I don't know how. As punishment for defying the gods, the city of Alteo was destroyed and banished to the bottom of the northern sea. After the cardinal revealed the truth of the painting, many a canticle was sung of this legend. There wasn't a soul in Tavnasia who had not heard one while sipping down a glass of brew in the local pub. However, why did the cardinal know of the city and its legend? Though I may be mistaken, I seem to recall that before arriving in Tavnasia, Muldarian was a priest who wandered the outlands on a quest for spiritual enlightenment. I've also heard tales that many of the holy relics that reached the archipelago were brought from the outlands by thieves and pirates. Perhaps the cardinal obtained her knowledge of Alteo in these forsaken areas. The outlands, I see. Yes, I also remember how a group of Mithra came from those outlands, demanding that we return the painting to the temple. I too have heard that tale. After a long series of talks, the cardinal was able to convince the Mithra to allow the painting to remain in Tavnasia without defacing the honor of the cathedral. We were relieved, and with those Mithra beasts gone, we could go back to our normal everyday lives. Seriously, this guy is kind of the worst. I'm glad he's old because he's gonna freaking croak soon. God. He can't go one cutscene without me wanting to shank him in the liver. I swear. I say that because my character is a knife dagger user. Mithra, perhaps they know more of the painting. Would you happen to recall the names of the Mithra who were exactly, or where they exactly came from? I do not remember their names. I do not think they were ever referred to by anything other than the title of Sin Hunters. Sin Hunters. Assassins sent from the Mithran homeland to do the dirty work of the Grand Chieftainess. So this painting must be of great importance to the race. A young Mithran Sin Hunter visited the Safehold a number of days ago. You can find her, she may be able to better inform you of the secrets behind the painting. A Sin Hunter was here? Excellent. I thank you very much for your assistance. I will heed your advice and begin a search for this Mithra. Sin Hunter and Tavnasia. A quite unexpected turn of events, wouldn't you say, Krail? Let us travel to Windurst and inquire with the chieftainess about the Sin Hunters and the painting they desire. Grrr. Old shitty person. Oh, we gotta go up. Windurst. Oh, I don't know where to go in Winders. Oh no. Oh. K7 in Winders Woods. Okay. Oh. Let's just do 1.1. Seems the closest to K7. Hey, we're back in Winders. I hope we don't have to speak Taru Taru again. You all hate when I speak Taru Taru. I hate it too. Akari loves it. K7, where? Okay, oh, over there. Okay, so we go a little bit east. Okay, hey look, it's the zoo. For a small fee, you can hand feed the Dolmals. Akari, are you still a Lalafell? I'm only slightly calling you out. Yeah, you were one for a while, remember? Was that just for April Fools? I thought you were just gonna stay that way for a bit. I see, my child. You have heard of this new trust. Wait, what? If it's the scroll you seek, then I bid you to talk to Shikarizi. No, I mean, yeah, sure. Yet I warn you, should the ritual truly require strong bonds, then you would be wasting your time and hers. Okay, so I can eventually get her as a trust. That's cool. Yeah, it was an April Fool's joke. Didn't really land, it seemed, so I switched back earlier than. Oh, I thought you were gonna stay that way for like a while. And I was thinking, I don't know if you kept it. You wish to hear of Alteo, adventurer? I feel like I'm saying that name so wrong. Every time I speak, I feel bad. A moment to ask questions in such a blunt manner does not befit a lady. Oh my god. This guy. My most humble apologies for that intrusion, chieftainess. My name is... Oh gosh. To save the people of Vanadale, I seek the truth that hides behind the veil of history. Time of apocalypse is at hand. I beg you for the guiding knowledge of ages past. Man, this guy is big extra. For no good reason. I understand your situation, however I know nothing of the city painted in that picture. Even if you were to ask the Mithran trackers, I doubt they would have an answer for you. They are on a journey to fulfill an important duty. If I may be so bold, are the Mithran trackers following the scent of some grave crime? Yes, they came to demand atonement for the sins of the Tavnazian Cardinal. Cardinal? What crime could she have committed? Strangely enough, her sins are related to the picture you speak of. The picture was stolen from the temple of Ugalepe. A Mithran tracker traveled to Tavnazi to recover it, but was instead presented with a deal by the Cardinal. The Cardinal apparently knew everything about the legend recited by the Mithra, and the duty it entails. She also stated that the means to carry out that duty had been prepared in Tavnazia. The tracker had no choice to accept the deal. The fate of Vanadale's people was placed in the hands of the Cardinal. Chieftainess, indulge me if you will. What is this legend and what of the duty it reveals? What had your people intended to do? The duty was given to the Mithra by the ancient race depicted in the picture. A duty to awaken the sleeping gods. The sleeping gods? Surely you have heard the tale of the ancient race that wounded Vanadale by opening the gates of paradise. The emptiness that poured from that wound tried to swallow everything in its path. The mountains, the seas, the skies, the forests, even life itself. The living beings of Vanadil decided to use the tears that Altana had shed to cleanse the world. However, a battle erupted between the King of People and the King of Dragons over the 5th tier, a conflict that knew no end. The power that survived used the power of the sleeping gods to heal the wounded land. Oh, the people, sorry. Gosh. People that had survived used the power of the sleeping gods to heal the wounded land. That is the legend told by the Mithra. Adventurer, in your travels you would have seen the giant glowing crystals that lie hidden far away from civilization. Those crystals are the resting place of the gods. Slumbering within are the immortal beings who were called forth to heal the land of the Age of Legend. The wounded land of Vanadil bleeds forth the dreaded emptiness. Yeah, remember there are 5 mother crystals too. And then from those crystals also there's like, we can access like Promathia, which is somewhat the emptiness. It is now time for us to awaken the sleeping deities and mend our suffering world. And this is the role that the Cardinal attempted to fill, but how? That has not yet been revealed to me. But if you must learn the answer to that question, you should ask the Tabnazian theologian who was the survivor of the Great War, before she's punished for that crime. Do you need further explanation? Mithran sin hunters never forgive a crime. Then sin does not die with the sinner. Be careful with your actions. It is not our place to judge your sins, but in time your sins may come to judge you. What do you make of her words, Krail? The theology of the Mithra veers quite dramatically from that of the Sandorian Cathedral in several respects. The legend concerning the 5 tiers of Altana is especially at odds with what the Elven believe. That is why I warn you not to swallow her tale without question. Talk of legends aside, the chieftainess's description of the emptiness that has appeared in every corner of Vanadil is an indisputable truth. However, the Mithran trackers are now chasing after the theologian Prish, and not Cardinal Maldarian. Which would mean that even the trackers were unable to locate the whereabouts of the Cardinal. Does this mean that the Cardinal has already bid farewell to this world? Has my astonishing luck finally failed me? It's nice to see you after so long, sir. I wonder if you remember old Honoi Gamoy? Oh wait, we remember this guy. This is the guy who like made the Doodle Bob joke about that his name was kind of like Mihoy Nimoy. I thought you might have informed me of your presence. I was mightily surprised to hear that you were in town. As always, your visits cause quite a stir. Yeah, see, he's like, doesn't know. But I do dabble wabble on. Your subordinates bade me pass this on to you. Is an item that should help tremendously in your task. This is, yeah, this kind of thing is why, like, this has happened before. Not like this overt. It was broken when you crossed swords with that detestable, wait, Bucky? I went to greater lengths to have this repaired for you. It's more, I finally made progress on the task you entrusted to me so long ago. That despicable bounty hunter that caused you so much trouble, Goldmane. You have information? Yes. According to some Mithra pirates, the rascal has purchased a small desertarude island south of Mora. See, my luck has not forsaken me after all. Krail, I ask that you leave the rest of this task to me alone. My incredible luck does not extend to those around me. It may prove to be more a hindrance than a help until next we meet. Yeah, and he sometimes talks differently too, just a little bit. Also, after reading so much Taro speak tonight, I think there's a little bit of blood coming out of my nose. Hold on. Oh. Okay. No, we're all good. They're fine. Without fame. Travel to H11 on Pergonorgo Isle in Bibiki Bay. Speak with the question mark machine for cutscene. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. So, I'm not actually bleeding. I was making a joke that the Taro speak was giving me like a stroke or something. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm just dark humor. Okay. And you've had to like knight Taru Mare earlier. We had some more like speakathy language. It's been we had Shantoto even a little bit. We had some rhyming. We had all of it already. We've had the whole gambit, whole run of it. Okay, where is the book? The book isn't there, or there. So it's not in the waters. Is it in the window or the walls? No. Oh, it's by the boards. So I've been to Bibiki Bay, but I have not been to the island, Porogano Island, or however it's spelled or pronounced. Let's take a look at Bibiki Bay real quick. If it doesn't work out, I think I have a way to teleport to Bibiki Bay if it's really, really, really not going to work out, okay? Oh, wait, no, not that one. I think this island is the one you can teleport to with the swimsuit that you can get. I don't know, you might be able to still get it. You were able to get it through July. It was a swimsuit I could buy. I did pick it up. It has teleports to an island that apparently it takes a while to get to. But let's see, what is this NPC talk? Can we talk just here on the boat? Sunset Docks? It's a small zone. It's not very big. Let's see. The Mana Clipper bound for Porgonorgo Isle will arrive in about 6 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. We'll just mess around for 2 minutes. We can do that. I can teleport there, I guess. But we can do this. So at one point, I can't remember what level it was. It actually was kind of good EXP to kill all these like Fs and Ravens around this dock area. I forgot what level it was. But I just kind of went on a big spree fighting the birds and the Fs. And yeah, it was actually pretty decent EXP for my level. I was able to, I also went up this way. This was like over a month ago. I noticed though I could also fight like the birds and rabbits up here and the Dommels, but the Dommels had like way too much damn health. Let me tell you. I don't know why. They just had like twice as much health. Okay, so we got like a few minutes. Let me show you something. So I talked about how I hunted an NM to get my necklace, and it was actually out here. I'm gonna head over there real quick just to show. It's not even gonna take a minute. It's really quick. It's right by, this zone is small. That said, if you leave that docks area like I'm doing right now, I think the levels go up by like a lot. They go up by like 15 times, 20 times. It was rather shocking how quickly things go up in the level. Let's see. I think it was up this way. Yeah, by the cave over here. Yep. These guys. One of these two Tartarus Eps here. Yeah, there's two of them. This one and that one. One of those very rarely will spawn into a NM, a notorious monster Eft that drops this pendant, which was pretty good. It's actually a really good pendant for my level. I think I had like nothing, or I had something with like +1. Yeah, I had a +1 dex necklace, and I got this by the wiki tipping me off to a completely optional side quest to like trade a gemstone in to one of the cement headstones in the jungle when we're doing Rise of the Zillart. Because you take the stone and you get attacked by Opo Opo, some monkeys, and if you return a gemstone to it, then one of them appears and gives you that necklace, which was pretty cool. It's kind of like there was another spot that like a ghost or like the spirit of somebody guarding the headstone shows up, and if you come back later and put flowers on the headstone, then it puts their spirit at rest, and you get like a belt. And I was really curious if there was more of that, but there really wasn't that much. It's kind of, I was slightly disappointed. I was really interested if there was one for each headstone or monument. I call it a headstone, but it's kind of what it looks like. It's like a little weird stone monument with like a piece of magicite or magic gem in it. Like, it would have been really cool if they all had one. Okay, we just gotta chill for a minute, then we can take a nice ride. But yeah, I don't think I really gotta show off this zone, but there's not much to really see here. There's kind of this little, like, you know, set of docks, you know, and there's a book you can teleport to. There's a little bit of stuff you can farm here, but there's nothing really cool. There might be stuff off those caves in the northwest and the southwest, but it didn't seem like there was really much there when I was hunting that NM. And I didn't check out the southwest. I could, I guess, but ooh, stretching my legs a little bit. We're gonna have a nice boat ride at sunset, or probably nighttime when it finally gets here and we can board. I'm actually interested to see the boat ride because, like, the one that we did around, where was that? Was it at Argonne? Ottergon? Like, it was really cool because we were going around the coastline and there was all these sunken ruins where, like, the tops of towers were coming up out of the water. And then later on, because I was trying to do that, like, event, it was a limited time event. We ended up doing it, but we had to, like, do one quest in the story, and I was like, okay, we can do that, that's fine. But it was cool because we got a little teaser. We got to see this little, like, sunken ruin for a bit, which is neat. It's a boat. That's a way different boat than I was thinking it would be. I was expecting one of the other boats. Oh, look at the water coming up the front of it. That's great. Old MMO boat ride. Here we go. Sorry, I love these things. It's the mana clipper. I have one of these in 14. Mine looks a little different though. I wonder how many people would actually be on this boat back in the day. What would the normal, like, you know, vibe, crowd, what would actually be here? We just have a couple people? Would there be like a dozen? I don't know. It's kind of like, it's hard to know that one, because nowadays, you know, this is how it's how it is. I certainly remember, like, even in like WoW, the dozen plus people waiting to get on a Zeppelin to go to Undercity or Orgrimmar. Or, you know, a similar group of people trying to get on the boat, the Ocean of Tears in EverQuest. But you also had boats in, like, most games that I can think of back then. Like, MapleStory had boats that took half an hour. I think they actually had a clock with a timer on it, too, to let you know that it was going to take that long. No! You were refused passage from... I didn't know I needed a ticket. They just let me board. Oh, now I'm sad. That was really funny. They didn't even tell me I needed a ticket. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I have to do this. Hold on. I have to go to... Hold on. That's funny. We'll just go get my swimsuit thing out of the house. No boat ride for me. Man, they really, like, no-ticketed me and threw me off the boat. I didn't even realize, because, like, the other, like, boat we went through, we had to go through, like, a gate. They, like, forced you to get the ticket beforehand. This one just lets you on and does that. I'd be a little more upset if I didn't have another way to get there. My bagpipes. I think it's in here. I think I put it in my house storage. I have like a... It's not one I can access everywhere, so maybe I should change up how it is. I'd put it... So I got, like, when I started the game, there was like all that anniversary stuff going. So we got like a ton of crap. And I threw a bunch of it in here. Oh, it's this, right? Yeah. Oh, do I have to actually equip it? Oh my god, okay. Swimsuit! Hey, it's just not a bikini. Items. It's just on cooldown. It has a half-hour cooldown, I think, which is how long the boat takes. Oh, it took my gloves off to put this on. That sucks. Alright, fine. Do. Button. Teleport time. Oh, it's different than the warp ring teleport. Yay! Okay, let's fix our equipment. Oh. No. No, it's loading. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Hey. God, I can't believe I didn't get the ticket. I didn't know about the ticket. They just let me walk on. They got a nice tropical beach. Oh wow, there's no way to teleport here? Oh boy, that's it. Wow, they never added a book or a home point years later. Oh boy, that's crazy. Alright, yep, we've been there. Wait, where do we go? Speak to the H11, okay. Looks kind of nice here. There's the way they did the water differently here, and the, like, you know, the surrounding terrain's kind of cool. I mean, we've seen yet again another tropical jungle-like area, but it, you know, it's still quite different. H11. So wait, we gotta go south. Not really too much east-west. Okay, wait. Wait a minute. Oh, it's just basically the far southern side of the... Go to the opposite end of the island. Got it. Feel like inspiration for... What is that? That 14? There was a 14 dungeon. I feel like they got their inspiration from this place. I can't remember the name of it. It's an old one. But we're working on quest number 2 of the 3 paths. Yeah, it kind of makes... Is it Hullbreaker? Is it the one with the pirates? So it kind of makes me think of that. A viscous clot. How nice. There's a planar rift. That's not quite what I was looking for. For an H11, oh, there it is. This is a weird thing. Wait, hold on. Let's make sure there's nothing silly gonna happen when I interact with it. We had a cutscene. You know, I don't know, actually. In one moment here. Just in case they tried something funny. Doesn't lift the fight yet, but it lists like a big section of like optional dialogue and stuff, and better safe than sorry. I'm being cautious because I don't want to force anyone to wait like 20 minutes for me to get back to the island. No. Oh my god. Stop targeting Chateau, please. Clunk, clunk. The machine has noticed something behind you. Well, no, one of them had like... There was like a training mission. Sorry, I called the people in Limsa Lamenza pirates too, because they are. The machine has noticed something behind you. There he goes. Oh, it's gonna get you. Oh, it's coming. Whirlwiz. So, Krail, you came even after I specifically requested that you entrust this matter to me? Yes. I suppose it is your prerogative as an adventurer to poke your nose in other people's business. However, you really are too forgiving. Those who find enjoyment in the humiliation of others need to feel the sting of regret from their actions. Look at what you've done to my war machine. After all I went through to get my hands on one. You're so mean. You're so terrible. Oh, I hope it's those shits. You waste your time speaking through those mandragoras. Oh man, come on. Yeah, Vuki Shibuki. Yeah, Luberant's in Mistal. Was the other one in Mistal? Oh my god, I'm like not sure. God. Representative of the Sandorian Cathedral, show yourself immediately. Well, I never really believed you met your end in Sandoria. You can never forget the cuts of that blade. You won't fool me. Throw down your sword. One false move and that bird will be on the direct flight to the chateau. Carries a note for the Royal Knights, one that informs them of your survival. Ah! Still prepared for the worst as always. Your cowardice has worsened with age. But perhaps you didn't hear me clearly. Even with the assassination of the family of Mistal still retains honor among the knightly orders. That family name at my disposal, your trivial note will amount to nothing. I tire of your games. Why would the scion of such a noble marquis family act in this way? Did you argue that honor alone will not fill a hungry belly? That is the kind of reasoning I would expect from a Taro with no understanding of the term honor. It is the complete opposite. I have chosen to use my influence to see that justice is done. See justice done? Your notion of justice should have been erased years ago, along with the destruction of Tabnazia. Bring their children here now. That will be very funny. It is true that even now, 20 years after the war, the ruins of the Marquisate still crawl within the remnants of the Beastman army. However, the wards erected around the Sacrarium by Cardinal Moldarian sheltered the underground delivery tunnels from invasion. I have discovered that the safehold built within those tunnels harbors the refugees of Tabnazia. Refugees, are you certain? If you had not chosen to waste your time here lamenting the past, this revelation would have reached you as well. The refugees of Tabnazia have already presented their plight to Juno and asked for a member of their government to visit Tabnazia. Juno? The government official immediately entered the safehold under the pretense of aid. Without the knowledge of the Tabnazian survivors, he proceeded to rifle through the contents of the Sacrarium. Huh. But this is great news. At least the inhabitants of the Marquisate weren't completely obliterated. Those trinkets of the past have no use for anyone. Juno can take anything they want if the refugees are to be saved. But can it truly be said that the people of Tabnazia will be rescued? You lost a wife and children in that war. Everyone who survived that travesty lost something or someone dear to them. Their spirits have suffered a terrible blow. They have spent years cowering from the shadows of horrors that lurk beyond the walls of the safehold. And those responsible for the current state of the Marquisate have all but forgotten its existence, living in blissful ignorance. These very same villains are soon to be the recipients of tears of gratitude from the very people they condemned to misery. Do you mean to simply stand by and watch this injustice unfold, even though the truth weeps silently in your heart? What else would you have me do? Surely you don't intend to tell them what really happened. Yes, that is exactly what I propose. I will shed light upon the dark purpose of the Allied army, hidden behind the confusion of the Great War. I will also call for assistance in the restoration of the nation of Tabnazia. What? You can't possibly do this alone. It is the realization of that very fact that prompted my return. I already control the successor to the Tabnazian Marquisate. Preparations to receive funds and troops from a certain wealthy family are also well underway. This wealthy family is willing to pour its resources into recovering the knowledge and relics that have been collected over the years by the Tabnazian Cathedral. However, these relics have all been taken by Cardinal Meldarian, and their present whereabouts are unknown. That is why I have come to request information from you. I wish to visit the source of this bounty. I need to know the way to the city of Alteo. Along with several others, you were on a secret mission from the cathedral to find the path to the celestial capital, were you not? That may be so, but we were never able to discover a way to Alteo. Then why, my little friend, did the Tabnazian Cathedral call upon me to silence you? You must have discovered something. Now choose, will you keep your silence or keep your life? Wait, I'll tell you. We discovered that the way to Alteo opens once every 100 years. That's all we found, I swear. Once in 100 years. That's everything I know. Time for me to leave. My, he does move fast for such a diminutive chap. Never mind, I have the information I came for. The stone statue I saw in the Mimeo mirror is the statue of Promathia, the one kept in the reliquarium of the Tabnazian Cathedral. Could this statue also be a relic from Alteo? Which would mean that the professor from Windurst... Gosh, I wonder if there's a side quest where you're like, yo, here are your shit kids. Now bye. Let's see. Head to Windurst walls and speak with Yoran Orin for additional dialogue. Oh, okay, well I kind of want to, considering who is related to this. Oh no. Okay, can I just like... Well, yeah, it has enough time passed actually. We've been watching a lot of cutscenes. Yep. Amazing how 10 minutes goes by. God. Now, I haven't been to Olton. Wait, what's it called? I have not been to Newton Movopolis yet. Olton Movopolis. I am very confused. Wait, what? Farm the gold key after you finish the BCNM, exiting the Newton Movopolis. This will save some time later. What? Just fight some moblins. Okay. Oh, man. Alright, we're gonna talk to Yoran Orin again. I want to see if there's any kind of follow-up with the damn kids. Not that I want to see them, but I want to see them, like, plaguing other people. What now? You want to know if where the statue of Tabnazian came from? I thought I already told you. The statue was covered in traces of soil, some of that found at the bottoms of the sea. Shumeo. Wait, I think just a moment. Now that you mentioned it, there were also traces of Gustaberg soil mixed with the samples. I did not think anything of it at the time. Why would there be two types of soil on the statue? I don't know. Was it dragged through Gustaberg? Was it stolen from Gustaberg and then the boat it was on sank in the ocean for a bit? They later recover the statue, that'd be really shitty. It would be horrible to do. They would have to get it out of the water anyway for it to have material from that place. So let's see. So we gotta go travel to Oldton Malvolpolis. The Guzgan Mines survival guide will take you close. Okay. Wait, Guzgan Mines was a place that was like full of dead people. That place is full of ghosts. It was very haunted, that place. As I thought it was. Am I thinking of the same zone? I guess we didn't like fully explore it. We went there, you know, remember the last time we were there was really early in streaming this. It was when we were unlocking sub jobs, because we actually went and farmed the magic skull from there. And they had like ghosts and stuff in that place. Like not normal enemy ghosts, but like ghost people. Please target the book. Oh my gosh. It wouldn't let me target anything else. So it'd be... This is the Zarin Mines, and it's a Koroloka tunnel. Rolandberry. So, Crawler's Nest. Talia Downs, Davoy. Acropolis, I cannot remember my areas, man. I'm sorry. I'm so I just don't know why I can never remember them. I'm just gonna have to go through them all. Okay, hold on. There it is. It says Olton can be found by the book here? Really? What is that noise? The heck? Yeah, we're at Kronstadt. What is that sound? Sirens? What was that? Weird. Okay, so Oldton Mavopolis is in the bottom right corner. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, what? What is sound? I hear sound. What is sound? I'm going the wrong way. There's a few people here. Yeah, like apparently, well now I'm curious to check. So, oh, they're kind of far apart. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll look at one of them. So on the far left and right of that map, there's apparently like an NM that could spawn. It's not gonna drop anything good. I just want to see it. The look. Take a look at it. I want all of you to look at it. No, it's somewhere down here. I just want to see if it's a skeleton or if it's some other ghost. Oh, we got Bandersnatches though, and more ghosts. We got undead void sent wolf things. We got skeletons, and we got worms. Oh, it's actually up. I think that's it. Smothered Schmidt, the ghost. Can I like pull it? Can I like attack it? Hold on, I didn't actually check. Oh, it says it's impossible to get. I'm just going to attack it because it'd be really funny if I die. I throw a frisbee. Get out here, go. School's closed. I should have summoned people for this. I thought he'd be low level like everything else. I mean, he is low level, but I'm like, you know. Alright, let me give myself some haste. Big ghost. Very big ghost. Okay. Oh, it did drop a ring. Interesting. Malflood ring. Let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, interesting. So it has 10 water resist. Your mind and charisma stat dies though. Wow. You become very unlikable, but you gain a resistance to water balloons. The trade-off. Okay, we're gonna go to Alton where we're supposed to go. I had to take a little detour because I just like to see. Love to see old rare mobs, you know? That was one of my favorite things to do when I was able to do it, like in EverQuest, even in WoW. Even high level, I'd be like, huh, I wonder what rare mobs are in this zone, and I would go like a zone that nobody would go to, or I never went to, and I would just poke around, and like clear out sections of it and just see what respawns. And occasionally, like a name guy will just show up I've never heard of. I'm like, what? That guy's there. Interesting. Let's see. Why, if it isn't the adventurer Krail? I must commend you on your insight. Yes, it was nearly 100 years ago, too, that the moblins wandered their way up from the bowels of Vanadil. And then the Taro scientist who examined the statue in Tabnasia, what he said about the statue dug up from the labyrinth. I advise you, do not let down your guard when traveling through these caves. The moblins' behavior is often erratic, and they can be quite nastier than the cousins on the surface. Out of all the beastmen, they seem to realize that they are the children of the twilight, and it is this fact that drives them. Ah yes, one of my colleagues said he spoke with a creature known as Tarnatic, deep in the eastern end of this area the moblins call Olton Malvopolis. Whether that beast will help you or not, I still am not convinced that this cave is truly the path to Alteo. Well, the music here is kind of crazy, actually. I remember Koopa mentioned the music here. I don't know if it was this one or new Mavopolis. It's da boy. It cannot be. Oh, interesting. Okay. So if we just keep heading south, we'll get to a book. North Gustaberg, huh? This is like, kind of a jam. So, I'll post it. Yeah, kind of a jam. Yeah. I will call it one. While in Newton, Mavopolis get the key. So it's not going to be in this one. It's going to be in Newton. Newtown. Mavopolis. Is Koopa here to enjoy the jams? It's a goblin. Gutter man. This sounds really funny, but like I'm thinking of Donkey Kong Country minecart music right now. Like I am immediately thinking of the DKC2 mine level music. Hi, Akari. We're in a Mobopolis. I mean, not that kind of one though. Like they're the mine ones. Okay, so the ones with the mines aren't like the roller coaster one. Look at this guy, Bugbear Serving Man. Have we had one of these in 14 yet? It has 4 eye thingies on its mask. It has the goblin thing that's like full of stuff. Look at this guy. No, it has 4 eye thingies though, and no ears. And it's huge. No bugbears? Okay. No Torbex? No Torbeck? Akari? Oh, I can't help but bring up Torbeck. Hey, where are the tunes where are the tunes gone, man? Bring them back. I'm dancing for them. Okay, they're gone. Music time over. Actually shocked that like played and like ended like that. Normally the music kind of goes for a bit. Oh, there it is. Okay, so can I even? Oh, this map is big. The big map. Big map. So the upper right might take me to Newton Mobopolis, maybe. Fastest. Take the Newton Mobopolis home point number 1. Ah, okay. Fast. Trade a snow lily to Tarnotic. Oh. He will warp you there. Oh, so it's a burning circle at mine shaft. There are several options to get there. Any following options work? A snow lily. They drop. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. So it looks like we can't go there super duper easily. Walking through, opening the furnace hatches. This requires 3 people. Alternatively, you need a fire sand if someone can tractor you up to the east ledge. So no, I'm not doing that. We don't have the proto waypoint. Gamble with twink bricks on Lights Day. Okay, get a snow lily and trade a snow lily to Tarnotic in Olton Mevopolis, and he will warp you there. The snow lily can be purchased from the auction house or dropped from Ulugaran tigers in the Ulugaran range. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I hate it, but love it. This is some great old MMO shit. Love it. But you know, I also feel like I have just stubbed my toe. It kind of has this weird mixed feeling, like, oh, I stubbed my toe. Oh, this really makes me think of a time when I was younger and playing a video game, and you know, stubbed my toe the same way. Very nostalgic pain, you know? Like they had the same dresser as when I was a kid. When I whacked my foot on it by accident, it feels the same. That really takes me back. Oh wait, there we go. Hold on. I have garbage, I think. Ah, heck it, get out of my life. There we go. Garbage be gone. Can I like put the top away? No, I cannot. Okay, whatever. We'll keep it with us. I'll put it away later. I'm going to see what their people are selling it for. I'm afraid. I am frightened. A snow lily. Materials alchemy. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Materials alchemy. Okay, snow lily. Oh, rain lily. Lilacs. Casablanca flower. Okay. Snow lily. Snow lilies. Oh, all of the memories that I've been throwing on the ground because I couldn't sell them. Snow lily. Oh, there are 3. Okay, hold on. We will make an attempt. We will make an attempt. I could easily afford the snow lily, but it feels like it's more expensive than, you know, it could be rare. If I go out there and I don't get it, and I've determined that, ah, yes, it is rare, then I will concede the price. But until then, we can have fun actually trying to hunt an item down for a quest in a 23-year-old video game. Which means I need to figure out how to get out of the ice cave I jumped into. I like just threw myself into a crevasse because like there might be a shiny crystal down there that will save my progress. And it did at the bottom of the crevasse. Woohoo. Okay, time for crab. Well, if you enjoy me making lots of foolish decisions, please consider a follow. I will continue to make very bad decisions and be a complete goofball the whole time in this game and others. Okay, can we escape Hawk ice caves? Oh, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. I don't know. Okay, wait, there's more enemies. So the fact that there's a skeleton this way feels like it's a good thing, right? Succubus bats, excellent. Who doesn't love a good succubus bat? Oh my god. Ah, my poor decision making has led me to an exit. Yeah. This is where I want to be. Hold on, so the thing that drops the snow lily. Where do they drop? The Uligaran tiger. He's lower level, they're easy to kill. Okay. So if I find an Uligaran tiger, then we can punch it in its face for flowers. Okay, no, raptors and demons. Okay. Yep. So do you guys like snow blindness? I think it's the best. Can't get enough of it. Gotta rub my face in the snow. I was thinking of Louis Saw. Oh man, I want to immediately go for the caves. I want to immediately go for the caves for the other home crystal point. Part of me also wants to just look at the surface. Like, I have the, like, copium that one of the crystals has to be at the surface. Even though I feel like maybe that's very unlikely, actually. Man, this is a truly forsaken land. Oh wait, what creature is this? Oh wait, got a void scent. More demons. Okay. Just void scent. Yep. Lots of void scent. Can one of you be a tiger instead, please? That'd be nice. Maybe a tiger with flowers. Okay, so I would have seen the crystal here. That's definitely underground. Okay. Got it. Nope, still the Tyranitar. Oh, yeah. Ice bomb. Yep, yep, yep. I wonder, is it completely connected down there? Can you go all around underground? There's no map for the underground. It's not that I didn't see one. There is kind of a map. And no, they do not connect. It looks like. Yeah, they do not completely connect. But it looks like this one is a straight line to the crystal. And also I could just fall in the hole. I didn't know I was standing next to a hole, but apparently there's a hole here. Woohoo! God, that looks terrifying. Okay. Well, I guess I'm making some progress on getting waypoints. We've got some nice skeletons who are going to look after our home point crystal for us. This cave has nightmare bats. Not as exciting as the succubus bat. Admittedly. Wait, am I... Hold on. Wait, what? Oh, that's weird. There was like a weird invisible wall right there. Okay. Oh, okay. I was a little bit stuck for a moment. Yay, you have a new home point. Yay. Is there a way to get out of the cave from here, though? I have to keep consulting the map. The map? What does the map say? I think the map says I'm dumb, but, let's see. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a dead end. We're gonna have to go out again, and back up, and do the same thing in the next area for the next crystal, if we want it. I kind of do, but you know, it's kind of a pain in the ass. You know, a lot of mileage out of this crap. Oh no, am I gonna be stuck? Stuck, yes. Us. At some point, we're gonna go east a lot, and then... Okay. Yeah, this looks like east a lot. What time are we at, anyway? I was really hoping to get, like... another path finished. It would be 2 or 3 paths, but like, man, this guy's path is very time gated. It's way harder than the other path, or longer at least. So like, Olmia's path was a lot of teleporting around, you know, and we did like a couple BCNMs, not bad. This one, it's like, yeah, go to an island that has upwards of a 30-minute wait to get to the island. Oh. Okay, yeah, now you need to teleport. And it might need to be on a specific day of the in-game week, so that might be like, just could be on the wrong hour. Or you need to spend a bunch of gil on some flowers that drops from a tiger in a hard-to-reach area of the game. Or you need to get 3 people. Or you need someone to teleport you. Like, this is if you want to do it like... I don't want to say legit. Because legit makes it sound like people who just Unity Warp are illegitimate. That's not what I'm inferring at all. I want to say... not intended, because, like, they could intend you to Unity Warp nowadays. I don't know how to explain it. The actual, like... yeah, I don't know a good way to like describe the word or feeling I am about some of the like shortcuts. It's not like I have that much of a problem with them, it's just that they're not like playing the video game. It's a lot of skipping stuff, and like, yeah, this is part of it. Like, I don't know if I would ever have explored and, you know, maneuvered this zone and seen it, even though it's a white nightmare. Snow nightmare. Okay, I'm just... hold on, wait. Can I hop into this one? I'm gonna look at the map before I jump into the hole. Maybe. Ah, I see. Interesting. Alright, good night, Akari. Get some sleep. I will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. Oh my goodness. I guess that, yeah, we're at 3 hours. I was contemplating cutting it early, and like Zom said he was indifferent to the idea. Akari didn't give me an answer, nor did anyone else, which is fine. You guys can lurk. I am a big lurker person. I know how it is. No pressure to actually answer my bullshit. Fine. But I did say I would probably stream shorter times, but more often. That might help, because that would give me more rest, because I think it might be a result of being sick. So I was pretty sick for like 3 or 4 days. Yeah, like 4 days. And then I tried to go back into streaming like normal, and like my throat, my voice was just giving out. I couldn't talk hardly at all. And you know, it's very important that a streamer has the ability to yap at you endlessly about nonsense. And I just couldn't talk. I'd have to spend whole days like mostly not talking. You know, I'd have a little bit of chat with some family at dinner time, but throughout the day, I wouldn't speak much at all. And yeah, it's like slowly recovering, so I might want to do that. Is instead of doing like 4+ hours, might call it soon. I think that might be the best. But I would like to at least get the step here, right? Let's get some flowers. Let's get some damn flowers. Yeah, snow lilies are bust. Probably gonna bust. Gonna bust all over the zone. They gotta wait till Akari leaves to say the really terrible stuff. Really cringy things. Because if she was around to hear it, she'd get too powerful. She thrives off the cringe. I still haven't found a single damn tiger though. It's been the same void scent for half the zone. I'm hoping it changes soon. Unless it's something like, yeah, it can't be like blizzarding and the tigers will come out. It's like, so I will say one thing. I admire the fact that I was gonna say, like, this zone is very similar aesthetic-wise to some of the other, like, Northland zone. They're like ice and snow. And then I'm thinking about it more and more, like, they still do a really good job. It's kind of like how all the tunnels are kind of samey, but they usually have something in them that makes them different. All these Northland zones have just enough change to make it feel like its own little area. It's still part of the same, like, region. Like, it's a good balance, I think. Oh, that's a really big one. Seems very tough. Uh-oh. Okay, no, he can be over there. He's grouchy. Got it. Okay, we've made it around. More snowls. Wait, that's not a snow. What would that be called? What's the snow bomb, the ice bomb called? Oh wait, my Final Fantasy friend's gone to bed. Shoot. Well, I'm gonna go bat phone Akari. Also, I just feel really old for using the term bat phone. I don't know if anyone's used that term in the last decade. Or wait, longer than that. Oh no. Oh god. All right, Zom, you take care too. Get some sleep. Get some rest. Okay, that's definitely in an ice cave. Man. Curse you, Snowland. Let's try this. At least we have the nice friendly tune of the mount music to keep us company in the harsh, rugged environment. Okay, wait, what? Wait, does that wall occasionally open up? No, wait, the south might open up, though. That just was a flickering texture. Let's see. Because I thought it'd be kind of funny if there was, like, they had the lava zone. They had, like lava vents spewing fire. If there was a really frozen area that occasionally partially thaws. Oh, it's a one-way wall, my arch enemy. God, you can't even see this one. Usually they put like a little line and you can see it. Wow, you are... Oh, that's mean. That's mean. I wonder how you get to that one. That is one way. Wait, what? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Hold on, so there's a cavern that goes there. The tunnel, oh, okay, this area is all sorts of messed up. This area is all sorts of messed up. Oh no. Okay, hold on. I have to like very carefully look at this map. So there's a map that has like these little lines drawn for tunnels. And it's interesting. So they're kind of like what you would expect in those other regions we've been to. And then for some reason on this western side, it's such a rat nest of tunnels. It's such a maze. This one little area has like 4 different tunnels that intersect sometimes. It's like they went pretty serious on this. Okay, so I also might be able to just fall in. Now I don't want to fall in, because I might fall into a tunnel that I don't know which tunnel it is until I go all the way through it to an exit and then figure out that way which one it is. King Buffalo. The King Buffalo seems very tough. It's not a NM though. Oh wow, this is really cool. Wow, wait a minute, are we at the top of the ice? We're at the... I didn't realize we're going up this whole time. We're at the top of that thing we were looking at before. I know there's a tunnel like pokes out of the side of this at one point. What? Wait, no, it's not. It can't be. There is stuff down there, but it's not... That's not it. No way. Hold on. Ain't no way. I was like, wait, we're not... I'm like looking at like this... That's kind of like the area down below, but no. Cardinal directions didn't make sense. Yeah, this should be it though. Okay, it's literally the same thing though. Okay, never mind. So I got confused, but it was very reasonable that I got confused. Okay, hold up. We need to go... Oh, I don't want to do that, do I? Maybe I do. Hold on. Wait, what? How in the hell? I'm very confused. I'm so confused. Okay, you know what I want to see? I want to see if you get trapped if you go this way. Because there's no way out of this direction. It'll be a good final adventure if we get trapped over here for the night. We'll continue next time, you know? Okay, so can I just slide off this guy? It looks like I can. And there are tunnels down there. Alright, Geronimo. Yeah. Oh, I'm sliding. This is kind of neat, actually. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting slightly scared, though. I cannot stop. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We're snowboarding. Yep. Oh, oh. Wait. Did I do an accidental good? Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. According to the map, I might be in the red tunnel. Huh. Does the red tunnel help? I don't know. Or is this the black tunnel? Okay, wait, we're on E9? And wait, no, we're not by those tunnels at all. Got it. Gotcha. There is an exit out. I am very confused. This place is crazy. Yep, mind gazer, very nice. We're gonna see where the tunnel goes. It's going down more, so that makes me think that it's going to maybe connect to where we started. Oh, wait, what? Whoa. Kinda glowy. That's neat looking. Dead end though. Where are we? Okay, so now we're all the way up there. Hold on. Okay, wait. So this is the white path. We were on the white tunnel. If we got to the other tunnel, it looks like we could have gotten to maybe the waypoint in Crystal. This white tunnel looks like a dead end. I don't know if it actually goes out. It looks like it almost goes out the other side, but it doesn't. And there's not that much to it. So maybe that's the white tunnel. Holy cow, it's hard to figure this out. There's a lot of ice caves here. Trying, and it's kind of like a weird S shape, kind of an S curve. Me going on about trying to stop soon, and I'm doing this. It could not be more foolish. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so there's the other tunnel. We landed on this one by accident, which is cool, but we don't need it. Okay, hold on. Top down. Now we are trapped here for all eternity. The tigers! Okay, oh my god, hold up. No, wait, this worked out. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Hold on, we have a chance to get the stuff. We have a chance to get the stuff. I was like so focused. I was so focused on that. Oh man, hold on. Is this actually gonna be good or no? Okay, we need a tank. I'm getting a healer, and I'm summoning some thieves with Treasure Hunter passive. Oh. Wait, no? This might be bad. Hold on. Oh wait, no, Lion does have Treasure Hunter. Can I just do like... Yeah, okay. Just in case, I'm pulling out another one. Okay. So the whole point, the reason why I came here is we needed to find the tigers and get snow lilies. And on the way, I was like, let's get the waypoints. This is funny, because if I just get one, I don't have to actually... What? I don't need the other waypoints. I got some of the waypoints. We got like 3 of the 5. How much health do they have? They have enough health? Okay, they have enough health. Good, do that. This will be fine. This will be fine. All right. that my cutoff was gonna be 15 minutes. We're at 16, by the way. I'm saying, like, I kind of just want to get a few kills in now that we've made it this far. Uh-oh, I'm paralyzed. Okay, nope, never mind. That was neat, looking. Yeah, they're gonna just beat it up here in a second. Cool. Okay, no drops. Oh god, ow, bad kitty. Whoa, and what happened? Oh, okay. Black Tiger Fang and Lightning Crystal. Damn. That one had no flowers either. Snowls, I was right, they are snowls. I remembered it. I remembered correctly. No, 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 no. Okay, so there's... I have found 3 so far. 3 big kitty cats. Larger than a bear. Okay, a little more, and we'll go to bed. Oh, well then, we got it. Third one gave us the snow lily. Yay! So it said that we might want to, but apparently there's a teleport crystal, and you just go get the teleport, you just get the home point, and you don't need more than 1 snow lily. That said, if we get another snow lily, that would still be useful in case I screwed something up. Like if I forget, or you know, I have a friend in the future that's playing and might need the crystal, might need the snow lily. It can help them out. Alright, did I quit my attack? No, I didn't. Black tiger hide. Not quite. Okay, let's see. We will cut it off very soon. That's where we slid down from. Apparently there was another tunnel we missed over there. Then one down below. I'm shocked we landed at anything, though. It was just a YOLO moment where you just snowboarded down the cliff. Like, it's gonna let me do this, right? Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, I can't go back up. Like, we're locked in. But it, like, deposited us next to the tigers we've been looking for this whole time. That's pretty neat. Blizzard went away. Everything just turned out nice. There's supposed to be quite a number of these tigers. We have more than 5. I feel like their numbers may have been exaggerated just a little bit. Yeah, I ain't finding them. Hold on. There's a lot of rabbits. Okay, so apparently I picked the one area that only has like 5 tigers, but we found them, and that makes me happy. That is great still. Gonna set myself up over here. Maybe I'll log in, kill a few more. Just in case I have someone else who plays and they don't want to, you know, just teleport. I don't know. Seems like it's useful to have. But I'm being kind of weird and have a funny little account that, you know, we've been doing everything the hard way, apparently. Wait, thanks a lot for hanging out. We gotta go to bed. Good night.